So my name's Raphael Kimanzi Kimonde, and this is the Sunrise Cabin Lennox. So welcome. I'll be happy to show you around. I come from the eastern region of Kitui. That is where I was born and raised. But now I'm in Migori County, developing this place. It's a weekend getaway place. Comes with one cabin as at now, but we have a dream of doing more, 2 or 3 cabins. We're also working on a kitchen that will be like a restaurant, with the ground area and then the rooftop area whereby people can chill, relax. Yeah, so welcome. Succeeding, it's like a fire. It has to build inside you. It just hit you hard until you're like, I want to get a solution for this. Because you can do this. When you're born a man, it's like you have said, challenge accepted. Yeah. When you're born a man, that is always, it's biblical, man. We have to toil. Like
the days you came here.
When I used to fight with actually like landlords, and now I have my own space. I mean, sometimes when I'm inside sleeping, I just see outside at night, morning times, and I'm like, man, things can really change, bro. I think I'll start with how my day is normally.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the times when I wake up, I'm always, this is so funny to explain, but just wake up directly to my tap, washing my face and opening my coop. I have a chicken coop, but sometimes my chicken always go out before I even wake up. And then mostly I love my compound. My pathways, I always clean them. I love sweeping.
Yeah.
Sweeping for me is therapy. My dad used to do a lot of sweeping when I was growing up. Yeah, so I love sweeping the compound.
Yeah.
It's always the first thing that I do when I wake up, actually. Yeah, and then I tidy up the environment, the cabin inside. Yeah, for sure.
Hello, my good people. Building a tiny house isn't just about building a house that you want, but is also building a life that you want, designing a space that is completely of your choosing. And today, I'm here in Migori County to look at someone who has done that and so much more. So join me. Wow, such a beautiful space, man.
Hey, Lennox. Welcome, bro.
Hey, Mr. Kim.
Finally, man.
How are you,
so
my
much.
guy?
Fine, thank you.
This is your space, man.
Welcome.
You have a beautiful space.
Thank you, man. How do you find it?
This place is so nice.
Wow.
It's so nice.
But it's still in making,
You're still in the
still
construction process.
Yeah, for sure.
How about you take me around?
Yeah, for sure.
Around your space.
Sure.
You show me what you have.
Yeah.
The space, how big is the space?
Okay.
Before I start asking like so many questions.
Okay.
Just tell me the specifics, like what you have.
Yeah.
Like I can see, yes, but I want you to show me. Just take me around.
Let's do this.
Let's go, man.
Okay.
A big thank you to Wellness Redefined with Janet for sponsoring this video. Sometimes life gets heavy and we all need a safe space to reset. That's exactly what they offer. From one-on-one counseling to youth and corporate wellness programs, they're helping people find balance and hope. They're based in Kenya, but their support reaches worldwide through online sessions. More about them, later on in the video. How did you come to this place and started constructing this beautiful spot that now even you're on the magazine, right?
Yeah, there is a guy that actually posted this story on Twitter, and it went so viral. I didn't know. I didn't expect to find myself on Twitter, you know. Yeah.
People have been coming here to do your story.
Yeah. And some people that you referred, actually.
Yeah. To come and do this.
Yeah, there's someone that came here. You sent them.
Yeah. So how did you find yourself here?
I mean, it was digital revolution has been happening in Kenya actually massively since COVID.
Yeah.
So I used to be in the city initially, hustling just like the other people. I mean, I actually lost my job, bro.
Yeah.
I even tried to look for another job. And then I had the idea of wanting to be a YouTuber for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, man, I was watching this guy called Ayamara from this area of Kenya. And then I could see people, and actually the person that inspired me to come to this side, it was you. I know you've never known that.
Your typical breakfast.
These ones are prepared locally at the tarmac. There is a lady that does this job.
Mandazis.
Yeah, the fruits, they're just like free in the village. These ones I'm always given here in the neighborhood for free.
For free?
I don't buy avocado. You
get avocados for free?
For me, my neighborhood, they have a lot of avocado trees, so I don't buy. Even bananas, I don't. What if you are a mandazi with avocado? I don't know whether you've ever done that.
Nah.
Oh my God.
We say like avocado you get for free.
Avocado is for free from the neighborhood. Free. I'll be honest about that. I don't remember the last time I bought. Maybe when I just want to buy. Yeah.
And they're affordable.
Yeah, like 10 bob, 20 bob. Yeah. It was you. Just watching in my house on my computer, and then I see someone called Lennox just came at Mara's place, and oh my God, this channel is growing. I'm like, yo, man, I also need to take this, this step. And I remember meeting you at the villa, and you know, for sure.
Constructing this place, buying a land, having all these things going on. Now you have like a place called home.
Yeah.
A place so far away. You don't come from around here.
I don't come from here, yeah.
How did all this begin? And why did you decide to settle here?
It was a dream actually in my mind for a long time, because I always had these two plans. If I go to this village and then YouTube works out, I'll develop a cabin home, that I can make it like B&B cabins, Airbnb cabins.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, I'll look for money and get a land and set up a poultry project. Those were my two plans.
All right.
Yeah. So when YouTube started, I was like, you know what? I even tried traveling. I went to the coastal region. I got broke within 1 week. I came back.
Traveling is not as easy.
How is it, bro?
Traveling
oh my
is not
God.
as easy. Sometimes it's really expensive.
I left that for you, man.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really tough. You have to like mix, do 1, 2, 3 things.
Yeah.
It's when it picks up.
Yeah.
But my guy, you have a beautiful spot. How much have you put in this place? Just the construction.
Yes. Sometimes I find it hard giving a real figure, because I've been developing this place over time.
Yeah.
I always don't have like this budget in my account, and then I always get this random money, my salary, sometimes gifts from my subscribers, So, but I would say the land was like around $3,000 to $4,000, somewhere there. And then developed, the last time I checked, the money that I spent, it was last year, around May. And it was around, I think, almost 500K Kenyan shillings.
Yeah.
I've never done calculations since that time.
So you do these projects in beats?
In beats, just step by step. But I would say at least 10,000 USD.
Okay.
That is already inside this project so far, at least. Yeah.
And so what is in the project? Is the cabin?
The cabin,
the chicken coop.
The chicken coop actually isn't like that much of a thing to talk about.
Yeah.
It's a very small project that can't even cost a lot of money. But the cabin and the other structures coming in the next season.
So what has consumed a lot of money by now?
The cabin and the septic tank.
Oh, the septic tank.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, the cabin and the septic tank. Yeah, and the septic plus the rustic washroom structure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one costed you like?
I can't estimate, but I remember the metals, the steel bars.
Yeah.
Were like around 40 to 50,000.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
So that is a lot of money.
And then we still have ballers, workers, a lot of things happening.
Why
Cement.
did you decide to settle here? Because for young people, you were a guy living in the city.
Yeah.
Then you moved abruptly to come to this side of town.
Um,
Like, do you sometimes miss the city?
Every time, man.
How do you keep yourself locked in?
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll actually tell this to anyone that is planning to go to off-grid. If you know you are not retired, you are young. For the retired people, you can just go off-grid and just survive because they're. But if you're young and you want to go off-grid, just go there because of that project that is taking you there. A project that is going to change your life, not just going to live.
But I've seen so many young people trying to go back to the rural areas.
But they always have projects there. The people I've seen you feature, what are they doing? Projects for money. So that is always the motivation to remain there. If it wasn't for that project, those people could have gone back to the city a long time ago.
So fast.
Yeah, man.
So you have to have something at least keeping you busy.
That keeps you here. Yeah. It's not just about having an off-grid cabin and then living, sleeping, waking up. No.
You need money.
You need money. Yeah. For the old people that are retired, they can just live here so comfortably waiting to die.
So what is your source of income that does all these things?
YouTube, my salary, and but I would say the biggest percentage of money that has helped here a lot. It's not actually my salary, the gifts that come. I have a very supportive community. Yeah. It's a culture in this area. Even all the other creators around here.
I miss that community.
You miss the community. Wow.
Since I started traveling, they left me.
The thing is, they have a way of how they consume their content, and the way you want to build your brand is like the opposite of how they consume.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
But man, kudos, bro, man, you've done it. Oh my God.
I'm here interviewing you, the big boss.
But I see as the big boss,
You are the big boss too. But actually, man, I really love your sport. What is the cost of running this place
per month?
Yeah, how much do you use just to maintain everything?
Without having construction going on,
yeah.
If it's just me living, eating, and just surviving without any project going on, I'll say at least 2,000 to 3,000 Kenyan shillings.
Per month?
Per month. But if I'm constructing...
That's like $20.
Yeah.
$25.
For sure. But if that is me plus my chicken. I don't know where my chicken went. At least I need to show you my chicken.
Yeah, they need to come and act for the camera.
Anyway, so if I'm constructing, oh my God, not less than now 20,000 every month.
No, I'm talking about food.
Yeah.
Your power. Do you get your power from grid lines or you are completely off grid?
It's completely off grid. It's solar. Actually, sometimes I can spend less than 2,000. 1,000 to 2,000. The 2,000 to 3,000 is like the maximum amount. But most of the times it's 1,000, 2,000. Yeah.
Where do you get your water?
My water, I have a well and I have rainwater from the tank. Yeah.
Bro, you are living my dream life.
Oh, come on. Don't do that, man.
You have everything, like off-grid. You have bananas here.
I've not yet built a home, This is like a business for me, Yeah.
So, what is your goal with this place? What is like your goal with Sunrise Cabin?
Okay, I mean, it's Sunrise Cabin today, but in the future there will be other cabins behind there. But my end goal is to have this place ready for people to just come and connect with nature, relax, get away, just weekend vacations, And even I'm actually located somewhere very strategic, I'm sorry. I have the Migori airstrip just like a 20 minutes drive.
Yeah.
I also have Masai Mara National Park like a 4 hours drive. The border town is like also 10 minutes, drive, yeah.
That is the border town to Tanzania.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have Masai Mara, Serengeti here.
Yeah, Masai Mara and Serengeti also.
You have your airstrip here.
Yeah, Migori airstrip.
So right now, are you taking guests, people who can come?
Yeah.
This place, you booking it?
No, as of now, we're still developing.
All right.
But by the end of the year, before the year ends, it will be ready for booking, honestly.
So how many people can you accommodate to go?
When I'm done with the other structures, at least 5 to 10.
5 to 10 people?
Yeah, at least 5 to 10 people. When I'm done with the other structures. But as of now, just 2.
All right. So guys, as we continue to build, as we continue to grow, and to tell these inspiring stories, just remember that mental health is also part of the success. In fact, it's the most vital part, because if you're having a mental breakdown, you're having all these things going on in your head, you realize that the productivity is lower. So that's why I'm here at Wellness Redefined with Janet. So in case you want to have a therapy session or you want to contact them, whether you are in the diaspora, online, whatever place you are, the contacts are right in the video. You can just contact them, tell them that Lennox referred you. And of course, if you're coming for the first time, trust me, you will be having the best therapy sessions, and contact me just in case of anything.
Yeah,
You have not harvested any. This is going to be the first time.
there was the first round of only one passion.
All right.
But now I see a lot of flowers, you see? So you're going to have a lot of fruits, like passions all over now.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I have some mangoes, I'm a Kamba, so mangoes always follow me wherever I go.
I can tell, my guy. So
Yeah.
here,
This is my well. It was actually the first structure I did in this farm. It's the
Oh.
well. Yes, it's a borehole, like around that 8 feet. Yeah.
so in case you don't have
Rain, I have
rains,
water
you
here.
get your water here.
See all these logs.
Yeah.
The idea is to have a very strong structure. Because to have a floor on the top,
Yeah.
you need a very strong structure.
So you are constructing another cabin.
Yeah, not a cabin exactly. It's a cabin,
Yeah.
but not entirely for living inside.
All right.
But I can take in new ideas,
All right.
Yeah, so the initial idea is to just have an open kitchen area on the ground floor, and then on the top area, like a lounge area with a nice balcony where people can have a view of the environment in the evenings, anytime, Yeah. This is, they call it a bird's tower. A bird's tower. It's normally for the birds during the dry season.
Okay.
So that birds can have somewhere to just have drinking water.
So this is like you can watching the birds.
Yeah, when I'm actually inside the car. When you're cooking in the kitchen, you can see in the morning, birds always have to wake me up. They're like my alarm.
All
Yeah,
right.
birds.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is my flower area. This is like the main flower garden that gives the first impression of the farm.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'll plant my own flower.
Wow.
I need to make
History.
Yeah, not history.
Eh.
I have to bring my own flower, plant my flower in this cabin when I can still afford it.
Yo, yeah.
When it's on booking.com and the prices are $50 per night.
Relax, brother, man.
I just
But thank you. I'll appreciate it.
if you have space, that is.
No,
if you have space,
space is
we
a
can
lot.
always
We have a lot of
make
space. Please, I would love you to do that.
I will. Before I leave.
Yeah,
I
for
will.
sure.
So what do we have here, my guy? I have so many names here.
Yeah, a lot of names. This is, I call it the cone of honor.
Okay.
Cone of honor. I did this actually the second structure after the borehole. I just felt like, bro, I came to this place at a very desperate situation.
Yeah.
So I could always feel in my heart, I need to say thank you, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
I cannot pay these guys, a guy like Mara, man,
Yeah.
so rich, so I can't pay him. Like, let me do this. My channel moderators and Mara, let me just put their names here and then
Yeah,
I can
Caron White, Sharpening Irons.
You remember this code, eh?
I remember this code.
Oh
I missed
my God.
them. I missed them.
They also miss you.
Do you know Miss V?
Miss V, yeah. I
You
know
know
Miss
her?
V. Yeah. New York, from New York, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We have Miss V in Zimbabwe,
Hey, like a YouTuber.
a YouTuber.
Oh
She's
my
called Miss
God,
V.
I didn't know that.
She's in Zim.
Miss V is from
Yeah.
New York, yeah. My
Why?
own place is like the opposite of this. What we have, the landscapes, the greenery, the access to water, being able to have like all kind of plants, vegetables, things like bananas. When I was growing up, I never saw a banana in our compound. I only used to see bananas in those regions near rivers, and not everyone owned bananas.
So here you have banana. You've planted your own banana.
I have my own bananas.
Yeah.
I have my own well, and I get rains like many times in a year. In my place, just a few times.
We started this thing together, man. We started the content creation journey together.
I remember.
And so far,
Yeah.
we are grateful. And you are one guy.
Yeah.
I think you are the poorest content creator I can say.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love when you tell me that, bro.
Yeah.
I remember those days when I was fighting to monetize my channel. We were living in that tiny house,
room. Yeah.
And then Lennox, he used to always to tell me, Kim, what are you doing here? Just go out. Just go create content.
At night, this is where you relax.
Yeah.
You spend like your time.
Yeah, for sure.
What goes through your mind when you sit here alone at night?
Um,
Nobody is here, my guy. You're just alone in your thoughts.
Honestly,
what goes through your mind?
most of the times I just think of it's like I want to get married, but and then I'm like, no, it's not yet time. You have a lot of dreams that are not yet done, and you know, a family is like an investment that doesn't have returns. So you put money and then it doesn't come back.
There's no ROI, return on investment, for marriage.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you sit here at night,
Yeah.
what goes through your mind?
Most of the times I just reflect on my day because I'm in this season that I'm doing a lot of build up and development around this space. So I always have a lot of calls to make sometimes, you know, reminding my masons, tomorrow we are doing this and that. Sometimes I have not done payments in the hardware. But when I don't have work going on, most of the times when I'm just here, I feel lonely, just to be honest, sometimes, not every time. Sometimes I can feel lonely and then sometimes I even miss the city. But when I imagine the kind of, the difference between the city life and now, I'm not paying any bills and I'm able to save a little bit more. So even some of my dreams that I want to do, sometimes I see them happening because now I'm not spending money much. I just try to imagine sometimes if I was in the city, then I'll be using money more. So I have to, you know, learn to live this life.
Welcome, my name is Kiza, and today we are doing a small barbecue here at the Sunrise Cabin, and we are also having friends around, and welcome so much, Leno.
Forms.
Guys, nyama choma is one of Kenyans.
Sometimes it can even be in your mind when you think so negatively about life.
Guys, thank you very much. This is the perfect time to end this video. It has been a long video, but I really appreciate you guys for being patient with me, allowing me to shoot the video throughout the day. Man, I fulfilled my promise. I told you I'll come back when I have the machine, and I'm here.
Thank you, man. And I see the beast. Oh my God. Bro, you're going far.
Guys, take care. Good night, because it's at night over here. Until next time, my name is Lennox, and I'm out.